Hey everyone, today we're going to review how to convert to graphing form and use that to help us find our x-intercepts. So, when we do graphing form, we just need our square and we plug in our x squared term, and then we take our x's and split it in half. So half of 14, 7x, and 7x. And now we need to fill in the outside and multiply to get our remaining box. 7 times 7 is 49. And now that we have that, we need to figure out what do we need to do to this number to get to that number. So we need to add, well, this is a negative 51, so that means we first need to get to 0 by adding 51, and then get up to 100, or get up to 49 by adding 100. And what we do to one side, we need to do to the other side. So we have this y plus 100 equals x squared plus 14x plus 49. And now that we have our new sum, we can replace that sum with our product. And we have y plus 100 equals x plus 7 squared. Get y by itself. We have y equals x plus 7 squared minus 100. This is our graphing form. And now that we have it in graphing form, we can find our x-intercepts. First step is to set y equal to 0. Then we need to get rid of our constant. Our constant's negative 100, so we need to add 100. And what we do to one side, we need to do to both. So then we have 100 equals x plus 7 squared. Now we need to get rid of that squared by taking the square root of both sides. Square root of 100 is 10. And remember that squared term, the parentheses turn into absolute value. And absolute value has our two different answers. So we have x plus 7 twice. The inside doesn't change. It is what it's equal to. This outside number, we need a positive 10 and a negative 10. Now we take each equation and solve for x. So I have 3 equals x, and negative 17 equals x. So there's our x-intercepts. Now let's take another one where the numbers might not work out quite as nicely as our first one did. So we're going to start with our square again. Plug in our x squared. Take our x's, it's a negative 12x, and split it in half. So we have a negative 6x and negative 6x. Fill in our outside. And then multiply to get the remaining box. So now we need to take, what do we need to do to 11 to get 36? Well, that's adding 25. So then we have y plus 25 is x squared minus 12x plus 36. We can rewrite the sum as our product. Get y by itself. There's our graphing form. Now we can get our x-intercept. Step 1, set y equal to 0. Get rid of our constant. Now get rid of our squared by square rooting both sides. And remember, our squared term becomes absolute value. And now we write our two absolute value equations. Positive 5 equals x minus 6, and negative 5 equals x minus 6. Solve both equations for x. And we have x equals 11 and x equals 1. And just a little reminder, not all of your square roots are going to turn out whole numbers. A lot of the times you will get decimals. So I thought I wrote this one so it would turn out a decimal, but apparently I didn't. So just be careful with that. If you do have decimals, keep it 2 decimal places. And you have a couple questions just like this on your homework, so give them a try.